Hello and welcome to a daily debrief from the Bangkok Post, your weekday summary of the day's most popular stories. Here are the top stories on March 9, 2022. The most popular story today is a story about COVID won't stop Songkran. The Thai government has allowed Songkran celebrations next month after a 2-year of hiatus during COVID, while adding that health and safety measures will still need to be followed. Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha has given assurance that all related activities and inter-provincial travel will be permitted during the Songkran festival from April 13th to April 15th. The Prime Minister has also strongly suggested everyone planning to enjoy the water throwing festival at least get a third vaccine dose and undergo an ATK test both before and after their travels. The Department of Disease Control said COVID-19 infections may have reached their peak as the infection rate detected by RT-PCR and ATK tests has declined in the past 2 to 3 days. So far, the infection rate in many countries, including Thailand, has not reached 60 to 70% of their population. The second trending story is called "War Starts to Take a Toll on Thailand's Russian Tourism Market." Thai tourism faces another obstacle in its path to recovery as the ongoing Russian and Ukraine conflict is starting to impact this year's market. Russia was the top source market for tourists in Phuket during the early stages of the reopening. As of March 7th, Russia has plunged to 4th place with 2,763 tourists. At least 6,000 Russian and Ukrainian tourists are stranded in Thailand because of the abrupt pause of international flights, which has made it difficult for them to return home. However, the assault has prompted the Tourism Authority of Thailand to prepare a plan for future crises, particularly when things come to a halt, whether it be transactions or joint promotions with Russia-based destination management companies that have to wait until international flights return. The third most popular story is call center opens for stranded Ukrainians and Russian tourists. Phuket province has opened a call center on Wednesday to help tourists from Ukraine and Russia who are unable to return home because of the flight cancellations and economic sanctions imposed over the Russian invasion of Ukraine. The call center number are 093 937 2086 and 094 819 1124 during 8:30 in the morning to 7 p.m. in the evening until March the 22nd. Phuket has welcomed over 50,000 tourists since the start of Test and Go on November 1st last year. Since the airlines began cancelling flights, tourist arrival has dropped sharply. Tourists who would have used those airlines must now take inconvenient routes to Phuket via Middle East cities such as Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Doha, and Istanbul. President of the Phuket Tourist Association said 500 to 600 Russian tourists had been arriving each day. This had largely stopped. With more economic sanctions now coming into force, the impact on tourist arrivals would have been greater. And that's all from us for now. Thanks for listening to the headlines. Stay tuned for more. Be sure to keep up with all the latest news on bangkokpost.com website. Until next time, have a good evening and see you tomorrow. Bye.